Hi guys, it's time for another video and today I am doing a what I eat in a day. I love these videos, they're one of my favourite types of videos to watch on YouTube, so I thought I would try it out. And I don't know, I just find them really interesting. I just love seeing what people cook. I love cooking. I mean, I never used to until I had my own flat, and I've kind of like just become a bit more experimental in the kitchen. I just really enjoy cooking. I love food, I am a massive foodie. So yeah, hopefully you will enjoy watching my what I eat in a day. But no day is the same for me. Like, I know some people have their set like food that they like eating, and that is completely fine, but I just love to have like a variety of food. Of course, I get stuck in my ruts where I have like, sometimes I will have the same lunch like 5 days in a row just because it's easy. Like, especially if I'm working and I just can't, like, I don't know what to think of what I want to eat. But no, I don't know, yeah, each day is different. So if I fancy like one evening a bowl of pasta, I will have a bowl of pasta. If I fancy a salad, I'll have a salad. If I fancy, I don't know, like a stew or something, I'll have that. But honestly, every day is different, and when I go shopping, I don't really plan my meals, so I will just buy whatever ingredients I fancy that day, which is, I don't know, can be a bit expensive, and I tend to just chuck things in the trolley, but obviously I have my staple foods that I have. But yeah, we will see. I don't really know what I fancy today. Breakfast is like my absolute favourite meal. I could have breakfast for like breakfast, lunch and dinner. It is, I don't know, I think it's because I love like fruits, I love milk. I don't eat dairy, so I do have like coconut milk and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, I find it quite refreshing. So yeah, breakfast is my favourite meal, and I vary really. I have between like smoothie bowls, I have oats, smoothies, protein shakes, gluten-free Weetabix with like berries on top. So I don't know, but we will see. But I do always start my day the same. So I always start with water, just because I always get really dehydrated. I don't know about you, but even if I drink through the night, I wake up and my mouth is so dry. It must be something to do with our room, like the temperature or the humidity, but yeah, so always water first thing, and it's just important to hydrate, obviously. And then I will have my favourite lemon and ginger, or just like lemon water. So yeah, I just don't know, I find that wakes me up more than coffee. I used to like be one of those people where they'd start their day on coffee. So I used to live like quite far from where I went to the gym, and I used to have to leave, I think I used to have to leave at like 20 to 6 sometimes. And it would be like pitch black winter, and I'd always start my day with like a black Americano. Oh my god, I don't know how I did it. I just don't. If I did that now, I would be crashing by 9 o'clock. No, even earlier probably. But I don't drink coffee anymore. It's not very good for me. But yeah, I don't know how I did that, but I just find lemon and ginger like a lot more refreshing. I don't know if it's because it's like citrusy, so it wakes you up a bit more. But I don't have that every day, so I try and like alternate my days. So I have like lemon and hot water, and then I just have hot water the next day, because obviously I've heard that lemon can be quite bad for your teeth. I think it's the acidity. But yeah, so I'm gonna make that now. I didn't have it this morning because I went on a run, and I am so proud of myself, literally so proud of myself. I haven't, since lockdown, I've been doing exercise, but it's not been like intense cardio. I don't know if you can call running intense cardio, but I've just given myself a little break, and my body is just needing it. And I have kind of become a bit unfit, which is not good. So I am so proud of myself. I took myself on a run. I think we left at like 6:30, and that is amazing because I've been getting up at like 7:30. So finishing my workout by 7, like just gone 7 o'clock, was absolutely amazing. It means I've got the rest of the day ahead of me, and I don't know about you, but I'm such a morning person, so it feels good to be like getting back in my stride, and I feel like my old self. I had a few rocky days over the weekend, so yeah, I'm really happy. But yeah, let's crack on with the food, because I'm sure that's actually what you want to see and not me rambling. This is what we've currently got in our fridge. It is literally a mess, and I think I might actually assign myself the task of cleaning this out today, because it's not pretty to look at, is it? Anyway, I need to get my lemon. I don't use a whole lemon every day. I probably use about a quarter. Yeah, so that's time for the lemon water. So this is what it looks like. Obviously just lemon and water. Sometimes I add ginger, like I said, but no, I like to keep it nice and simple. And then I will usually take it and I will start journaling. So one thing that I love to do in the morning before I have my breakfast, or even after, depending on how hungry I am, is I love journaling. I mentioned it in my morning routine, but it just really sets me up for the day. So I'll just spend like 5 minutes journaling, sometimes even like shorter, but I just like to get my feelings out. I feel like it really helps me and it's a really important part of my day. Yeah, so I'm going to get cracking with that and enjoy my lemon water. So that is my journaling done. Just getting out my feelings. Sometimes I write my gratitudes, but today I wanted to, talk about to myself how I was feeling, and now I am absolutely ravenous, but I still have another step I have to take before I have my breakfast. Don't do this every day, but I do like to start my day in this way, so yeah, I will get showing you. Right, so this is one of my favourite parts of my meals, and I know some people will cringe at this because it might sound gross, but I absolutely love it. So today I am having a celery juice. So before we start juicing, I just wanted to talk to you about celery juice. I know there is a lot of controversy around it being a fad. I think it was the medical medium. He kind of claimed it cured a lot of things, and I don't know, I think there was no medical, science to back it up, but that is not the reason why I drink celery juice, not because of him. I don't think I've even watched or been on his Instagram page to find out what he recommended. But I originally started trying celery juice because I suffer with, I don't know if that's the right word, I have acne, and I have a lot of redness on my face, and apparently I was watching a lot of YouTube videos. I know maybe you shouldn't believe everything you read online, but everyone was saying that it was like helping their skin so much, and I was literally like, I need to try this. I will try anything to help my skin. So I gave it a go, and sorry, there's a police car going past. This always happens in my vlogs. Anyway, what I was saying is I gave it a go, and I don't know if you could say that it helped massively, but it helped a bit with the redness. Anyway, what I was finding is it was helping with other things. So like I have IBS, and I was finding it was helping with my digestion, and that is something that I really struggle with. So I just value it from that point of view, and it's helped me in that way. And it's a great way to start my morning. It's just so refreshing, and I actually love to do like a celery and cucumber juice as well. That is so good. I mean, it's a required taste, so you might want to start with a little bit. I gave it to my boyfriend and I don't think he liked it very much. I think it's one of those things that you just have to, I don't know, just like the taste, otherwise there's no point in drinking it. I think if you don't enjoy something, that is one of my mottos, like just because something's healthy, if I don't enjoy eating it, I'm not going to force myself to eat it. So like sweet corn, I hate sweet corn, I'm not going to force myself to eat it. So but I just find celery juice really helps me in the morning, and it's just like a morning ritual that I kind of got into now. Although I have been like changing it up, so I've been having like a green juice, so that will be celery, cucumber, ginger, apple and spinach. So I've been having that actually a lot more than my celery juice lately, but I want to get back into the celery juice. And I've also been having carrot and ginger juice. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Like, apparently it's really good for your skin, and it's really good for like the keratin in your skin. So yeah, I love that. That's one of my new favorites. But I do like to start like my day with like greens, because obviously the first thing you eat is like where you'll get the most nutrients. And it will absorb it the best, apparently, according to what I've read. I'm not a nutritionist, so I don't know. Yeah, and also berries as well. Apparently you should eat them on an empty stomach, but I like them with my breakfast, with other things, so yeah, that's not going to happen for me. But yeah, let's get juicing! Not gonna lie, this is literally like the smallest bunch of celery I have ever seen. I don't know if I'm gonna get enough out of that, so if not, we have a backup. It's all good. And these are already cut and washed, but these are filthy, so I need to get them a wash. And yeah, before we start juicing, because I know I might get some questions on this, this is the juicer that I use. It's by Salter. I mean, it does the job, but I don't know if I'd recommend it if you want to start. I don't know, when I use ginger, it does get jammed and I have to wash it out halfway through, which is not like ideal. So yeah, it's great for like celery juice, but if you want to do like hardcore juices, I'd maybe get something a bit stronger, but it does the job. So I will link it below and some other alternatives. But yeah, let's get juicing. Wow, can I just say that is literally so impressive. Look, it is just the right amount. It's just ready to overflow, but yeah, that glass has done me proud. So this is the finished result. I just give it a stir so that it just, I don't know, I just like to give it a stir, but it's so delicious. You can add ice if you want it colder, but I did end up using 2 packets because it just wasn't enough. But it looks so healthy. Can we just appreciate that colour? Just looks delicious. It is honestly just so delicious. It's one of those rituals that I just look forward to every morning, and I know you're probably thinking you're weird, but I just love it. And my juice, whatever juice I'm having, it just really sets me up for the day. It starts my day on a healthy, positive note, and I just really like it. But I do wait 20 minutes before I have anything else, just so it goes into my body. But yeah, I enjoy this, and while I've got that 20 minutes to spare today, I'm going to meditate, because normally I meditate first thing in the morning, but I went on my run, so I'm mixing it up today. And then it's time for breakfast, and that was super cringe, but I don't care because today is a good day. But yeah, I don't actually know what I want for breakfast. Maybe my meditation will inspire me. But anyway, let's get going. So breakfast today is a bit random. I was going to have porridge because I'm a bit chilly. I know it's like really warm outside, but it's a bit cold in my flat. So I was going to have porridge, but I'm just not, I don't know, I love it. I love the idea of it, and I do love it, but then afterwards I always want like something cold and fresh. So I have these gluten-free NutriBrex. I love Weetabix, but I can't eat them because I can't have wheat or gluten. So I've just got 3 of them. They are really small, like they're tiny. So, and then I've got some strawberries and blueberries, which are frozen. I do actually like or prefer to have like mixed berries. Oh, I want more blueberries. But we don't have any, so strawberries and blueberries it is. And then I will go in with my chia seeds, which I get from Bulk Powders. They're actually quite cheap on that, and they always have like discount codes. They've just actually sent me a code for 45% off, so it's always worth checking out their website. And chia seeds are great for omega-3, especially if you follow a plant-based diet. They are really great. And then, sorry, I'm just getting a spoon, I will go in with my maca powder. I just take like a heaped teaspoon of maca powder, and maca powder is great for like energy, I find, and hormones. And then I will mix that in. It is a very required taste. So it is, I don't know, it's worth trying, but I love it. I actually really like the taste. And then I will go in with my Rude Health coconut milk, and I try and go for really clean ingredients in my milk. So this has just got spring water, organic rice, and coconut milk. So yeah, that is it. But this one is my absolute favorite. It's a bit more expensive than some of the other brands, but you are what you eat, and I think it is so important to invest in good quality foods. So yeah, that is literally it. No, I've actually done this wrong. I need to add a banana, so that's gonna go soggy while I chop my banana, but this is the most important part. Banana is one of the best parts of the day for me. I love it. Sometimes I have 2 a day if I'm feeling like, you know, a bit adventurous. But I just find banana is such a staple food. It leaves me feeling fuller for longer. I don't know, it just fills me up more, and it just makes everything taste a bit nicer. It's also great for potassium, and it's great as well if you've got like stomach problems or you feel a bit sick. And sometimes, I don't know about you, but after exercise I can feel a bit queasy. So banana is great for me. This is a huge banana. Normally our bananas are a lot smaller, but let's go with the flow. Be adventurous and have an extra large banana. But yeah, and then I always save a bit at the end to eat for myself, so yeah. Add some more milk. I have a lot of milk. I probably have too much milk, but so this is what it looks like. So you've got your berries, banana, milk, Weetabix, or gluten-free Weetabix, and that is literally one of my favourite breakfasts. I just love it. I love using frozen berries because it just makes it a bit fresher, especially in the summer. But now I'm going to go and enjoy this. Let's give this a try. It's so good. I don't know if it's just like the mix of the fruit because it's cold, and then the Weetabix. I love them really soggy. I don't know why, but it's just so refreshing, so good in the summer. I mean, I probably wouldn't have this in the winter because it is so cold. And I was really getting into acai bowls a while back, and I still love them, but I'm trying to switch it up. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. Oops. Hopefully that didn't go over my top. Enjoy this. Catch up with some messages, although I try not to look at my phone when I'm eating because it's not good for digestion, so maybe I should put that down. But yeah. Wanted to quickly show you our herbs and vegetables that we're growing, because obviously we live in a flat, so we don't have a garden, the luxury of a garden, but we are using these compost bags to grow vegetables, which is very exciting. Again, I apologise for the noise. We live on a main road and you probably can't hear me very well. But yeah, I think what the plan is with these, because they look very ugly at the moment, is we're going to put them into like containers, like I guess flower pots, but like quite big ones, and make them look really pretty. So here we have some beetroot, so this is growing nicely, and our lettuce, which is literally going crazy. I think we need to kind of move this around a bit and separate it, and this bag is becoming a bit too small, and I think when we did it we didn't anticipate how many seeds we would need, and I think we went a bit overboard, so I don't think they're going to be able to grow very well and spread out. So I think we need to separate these and get some more tubs for these. And then here, I don't even know what we've got here. I think Eamon, bless him, he's tried to separate the lettuce, which just looks hilarious. And then I think these are broccolis. No, they're not broccolis. I think these are cucumbers. No, they're cucumbers. These little cucumbers. So no signs of them yet, but these are going mad. And then over here we have lots of broccoli, so I don't know when this is going to be ready. I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to be ready anytime soon, but yeah, they are our vegetable patches. So yeah, one of the tasks for this week is to get these put into some nice pots, because As you can see, they are looking very ugly. It's so noisy out here, literally. And then our roses, which hopefully, oh my god, the noise. I'm so sorry, guys. As you can see, there's lots of cars. But yeah, hopefully these will come out, although they're supposed to come out in June. I don't know if they will. And then here we have garlic, which is literally going mad. So excited to use that. And then we've got some celery, because you know I love celery, as you have just seen from my green juice. And then indoors we've got some basil and stuff. But yeah, that is our little collection of vegetables. So I've just made myself a peppermint tea, and I use the Twinings tea bags, which I'll show you in a minute, but I just wanted to quickly show you some of the vitamins that I take. I also normally take cod liver oil and iron, but I'm on tablets at the moment, and I can't take them because I think that it will interact or something. The doctor just said I couldn't take them. Anyway, so we have B vitamins, which are essential for your nervous system. They help your body to break down food so it can use it as energy. It's folic acid to help make red blood cells, and it's just important for things like hair, skin, nails, and just your overall health in general. It's really important. So if you don't follow, if you follow a plant-based diet and you don't eat meat, or you don't have a lot of fish, or you just, you don't eat any of that at all, vitamin B is essential, so I highly recommend that. And then I've got ashwagandha, which really helps me with my hormones and my mood, and also my energy. So this one is really important to me. It's not essential, it's not an essential vitamin, but I just find it really helps me with things like anxiety. The same with magnesium, actually. That's been proven to help with anxiety, depression. It helps with things like migraines, so that's one of the reasons I take this, and also like healthy bones. So magnesium's really good. I take this in the morning, and then I take one before I go to sleep because it helps me sleep better. And then obviously vitamin D. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that because I don't really know too much. I've just been recommended it by my doctor, and obviously I'm not a nutritionist or a doctor, so I don't want to recommend too much, but I just wanted to show you the things that help me. But yeah, I also try and use like good high quality brands, because you need to be really careful. Some of them have a lot of, I guess, bulking agents in them, and a lot of hidden nasties. So yeah, always read the label, always look for good brands. Viridian is really good, and BioCare is great. So yeah, they're the vitamins I take. I take them every single morning after my food. Yeah, always take them with food, I would recommend. But yeah, it just helps them absorb better, I think. And if I take vitamins on an empty stomach, I can feel a bit sick. So yeah, that is just my top tip, and I'm going to enjoy my peppermint tea. Right, I said I was going to show you what tea I was using. So this is literally just pure peppermint. I've not actually had these ones before, but they taste very nice. I try and have as much kind of like herbal tea as opposed to caffeinated tea as I can. I have a massive like tea cupboard. This is really messy, so I need to sort it out, but all in here is my teas. I just love teas. So I've got like peppermint, green, peace tea, which I have before bed. Actually, let's get them out and I'll show you. So we've got green tea, and then I've just shown you the peppermint. We've got peace tea, which is a blend of hemp, spearmint, and ashwagandha, so the same as like the vitamins I've just shown you. I think I've got a mixture of stuff in there, actually. No, this is a full box of peace tea, and this is a mixture of different teas. So what have I got in here? So we've got dandelion, we've got just a regular Earl Grey tea. Why is there a stock cube in here? Like I said, I need to clear out my fridge and everything, my cupboards. We've got a chocolate mint one, which is so good. I love yogi teas. And I think, yeah, what's this? This is a cleanse tea by Pukka. Oh my god, I love these ones. Pukka is such a good brand. So they're my teas, and then what have we got? Yeah, that's just the dandelion one. I really need to sort that out. That is like my mission today. And then we've got lemon and ginger, again peppermint, and then just coffee. So I have finally organised my teas. They're all in the right place, and that is one job done. So I thought I'd also show you a snack that I've been making recently, and all it is freshly washed grapes and you pop them in the freezer. So these, obviously you need to wash them, so these are all pre-washed, but obviously wash them for pesticides. Even if you buy organic, you still need to be really careful, but I just take like as many as I want. To be honest, I just fill the whole bowl up. Yeah, it really is that simple. And I normally make like a massive bowl, but I eat them all in one go, so I'm using this tiny bowl just to kind of portion control, because I need a bit of that right now. I don't know about you, but lockdown is literally, I know they're grapes, but lockdown is literally making me eat everything in sight. So I think I've got enough there. Just make sure I get rid of this. But yeah, it literally is just grapes, and then you pop them in the freezer like so. You see Eamon's ice creams, he's so naughty. He literally has about a packet of these a day, and then here goes some ice cream. Anyway, yeah, so put them in the freezer. I leave them for like 4 hours, and then they'll be super delicious later when I fancy something refreshing as a snack. For lunch, I am going to make a tuna wrap using these bee-free, wheat and gluten-free, they're also vegan wraps. They are so delicious. And I'm going to fill it with lots of salad and a bit of tuna. I didn't actually used to eat fish. I used to be vegan, but I had to stop doing that for health reasons. But I will explain that in another video. But these wraps are absolutely delicious. So they're great if you're celiac or you're vegan, whatever, or if you just eat normal, I don't know, whatever food. But they're so delicious. So they're made from sweet potato, and they're really good. And then I'm just going to fill it with loads of salad. So what have I got here? I have an avocado, so I won't use all of that. I'll use like half. And then I've got some salad, which is a mix of like leaves and beetroot. And then I've just got iceberg lettuce, or like cos lettuce, because that's, I don't know, it's just so good. It's like crunchy, and I always like to have a crunch in my sandwiches or whatever. And then we've got cucumber, of course, because I love cucumber and it's very refreshing in this weather. And pepper, which is actually full of vitamin D, like a lot of vitamin D. And I just find it so refreshing when it's hot, and again, it's that good crunch for a nice salad or sandwich or whatever. And then I think I might add some sauerkraut, which are really, really good for your digestion, great probiotic. Sorry, my camera's going all weird again. But yeah, that's delicious. I eat this out the jar. Eamon thinks it's disgusting, but I think it's delicious. So, and then I will just season with like basil, pepper, maybe salt. I'm trying not to have as much salt. And then I'm going to snack on a carrot. Does anyone else snack when they're trying to cook? I literally like snack before I'm cooking any meal apart from breakfast. But anyway, yes, let's get cracking because I am absolutely starving. It's like 2:30, 20 past 2. I normally eat at like 12, but I think because I had breakfast quite late. But anyway, yeah, let's go. So this is the finished result, and how amazing does this look? So what I do is I use the avocado as like a butter, because I don't like butter, and then I've got obviously the lettuce at the bottom, and then I put the tuna on top, and then all the toppings, and then I will go in with my seasoning and add all of that, but I'm not trying to do that with one hand, so I'll do that in a minute. But this is always a nightmare to close, so yeah, I'm going to do that off camera, because otherwise I'm going to end up spilling it everywhere, and I'm wearing a white t-shirt, so we don't want it down there. I was going to add sauerkraut, but I don't think it's going to close, so I might just eat that out of the jar. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll check back later to show you what I have for dinner. So for dinner we are going to make sausages, Greek salad, hummus and homemade pita breads. So first of all I'm going to start off by making the hummus, because you need to actually put that in the fridge to cool, otherwise it literally tastes vile. But we are just making this from scratch. It's super easy. So literally all you need is a can of chickpeas. So you literally just put them all in, And then garlic, so we use like 1 small clove of garlic, can't speak, 1 small clove of garlic because otherwise it's really overpowering. So you just chop that in. And then you need a lot of olive oil. So a big glug of olive oil. And then you need to have half a lemon. Oh. And then obviously salt. And also we put the chickpea water in. So I've already drained my chickpeas and water, but if you just put the water into like a bowl and then gradually pour it in as you're blending, it makes it a lot creamier, really nice, and yeah, it's delicious. So let's get blending. So this is the hummus after it's blended, and oh my god, that consistency looks so good. That literally looks amazing. Right, you need to pour this out, put it in the fridge for probably like 20 minutes to cool. Otherwise, like I said, it will be lukewarm, a bit too runny and not very nice. So this is the hummus finished. Half of it is still in the blender because I was struggling to get it out, so I need to get Eamon to help me with that. But yeah, this is the hummus that's finished. I just wanted to quickly add that we didn't add any tahini because we don't have any, but also it actually tastes fine without tahini, and that's also great if you can't have sesame, but it is absolutely delicious. Like, look at that consistency, cannot wait to have that, and it goes great with pita breads. But now it's time to get on with everything else. So for the pita bread, you need flour. We're using gluten-free flour by Beef Free. So it's just the brown bread flour. It's not focusing, but there you go. So how much do we need of that? 145, Eamon's just telling me. So yeah, 145 grams of flour, and you just put it into a mixing bowl. And then you need a teaspoon of yeast. So we use one by Dove's Farm. Then just a little bit of salt. And then apple cider vinegar.
Normal vinegar.
Or normal vinegar, but we don't have normal vinegar, so that is why we're using apple cider vinegar. And then just a few splashes of coconut milk. We're using the Rude Health one again, and then you literally just mix it together until it becomes a thick consistency, and like dough basically.
Water, so.
And you need to add water as well. Eamon has just reminded me, otherwise it's not going to stick together. And we also forgot that you need to add olive oil, so yeah, that is really important to add as well. And then I think that's it for all the ingredients. So obviously once you've kneaded it all together, you need to put it onto a baking tray, and we've just oiled this a little bit because otherwise it would stick to the pan. And then we've not obviously because you don't know, but then we've seasoned it with salt, basil and a little bit of pepper, and then we put that in the oven at 180 degrees for about, I think, 5 to 10 minutes. But yeah, while that's baking, I'm going to get to show you everything else that we're cooking. The rest of the dinner, I have just made an Israeli salad, which is literally just cucumber and tomatoes, and you can add a little bit of olive oil and salt. And then these are the sausages that I was on about. So we're going to cook the vegetarian red onion and rosemary sausages from Linda McCartney, because we don't eat meat. Obviously I eat fish, which you saw earlier in the day, but I don't eat any kind of other meat. And then I'm just going to add a salad. I might also cut up some cos salad because I really like that. But yeah, these need to go in the oven before we do the pita bread, otherwise the pita bread will be cold and we want it nice and warm. So I may be biased because we cooked this, but I just think this looks so unreal. It looks amazing. So it's kind of like, I guess, Lebanese barbecue food, but without the barbecue. So we've got the vegetarian sausages, the Israeli salad, the amazing hummus. How unreal does that look? So we just added a bit more olive oil and paprika on top. And then the pita breads, they look so good. So we are going to plate this up, enjoy it. And then if there's any leftovers, we will just have it for lunch tomorrow, but I'm not sure there will be with Eamon eating this. So guys, that is it for my what I eat in a day video. I'm just going to get ready for bed now and unwind for the rest of the night. But I really enjoyed filming this and I hope you enjoyed watching it. I love watching these kinds of videos. So if you'd like to see more like this, let me know in the comments below. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed watching and I will see you next time.